What is up, guys? So on this adventure, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I got up here and it started snowing. Alright guys, so as you can see, a storm's rolling in, and I do have my car with me, so that shouldn't be an issue. I can get out of here if I had to. But I got the canopy set up. It's a little close to the fireplace for right now, but it's gonna have to do for the moment. I'm not gonna be able to start a fire anyway for a while. I'm gonna have to see what happens. And then over here we got a brand new tent, which I'm a little less than impressed with. It's a Pacific Pass, and here's why I'm not so impressed with it. It is a summer tent when it said all weather. Well, as you can see, it is all weather, as in snow. And here's what I don't like. That. So there is going to be no warmth in here, minus my sleeping bag there, which is 0-degree sleeping bag, and my pad and my Carhartt. So we're just gonna hang out in here and watch it snow for a bit. Well guys, it looks like we're going to be putting this tent to the test because it's snowing, and you can't really tell on this side so much. I mean, I can see it, I don't know if you will, so I'm going to spin the camera. And that is all snow piling up on the outside of the tent. We have a snowstorm that rolled in, and unexpectedly, it said it wasn't going to snow, wasn't even gonna rain, but yeah, the forecast was wrong. Why you got snow? Why? What are you gonna do? We're gonna make the best of it because, well, I'm out here and we got the camera, so I'm gonna shoot a video, and this video might be inside the tent most of the time. I'm not gonna lie. It might happen. That would be a kind of crappy video, but we'll find out. Alright guys, well, while I wait, there's nothing more to do than to have a Colorado Kool-Aid. They're a little shaken up from the ride out here. Now, before it started snowing, because I got here and it was snowing lightly, but then it stopped, so I thought, well, it was just a passing shower. But just in case, I went ahead and picked up some silicone water guard, and I sprayed the tent down with that when I set it up. So in the past, it's worked really well. I sprayed the inside and the out and let the thing air out for a bit. So hopefully it'll work out nicely. The only unfortunate part is the roof is open up here. So if rain decides to go in sideways, that's not going to really help me too much. I think I hear it raining. Alright, well, we are tucked away and just hanging out. There's nothing more I can do at this point. I'd love to go hiking and show you guys around, but that'll have to wait. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna be sitting here twiddling my thumbs, checking the weather. I do have a bit of signal here. I've got 2 bars of 4G and I have a 5G phone, so not the best, not the worst, but it gets signal and I can check the weather and stuff like that. I haven't located my battery packs yet, so I'm trying to conserve on battery for a while until I get that dug out. But yeah, I just set up and it started snowing and I was like, oh crap, and the wind started blowing, so I got a bunch of rocks and I put them on the inside of the tent to hold it down because it was catching air underneath. And gotta say, I'm not really into gear reviews so much. It's nice to see which ones work, which ones don't. As for this Pacific Pass tent that you can get on Amazon, I wouldn't recommend it unless you are in very warm climate, warm, dry climate. Alright guys, well, the snow stopped and I crawled out the tent for a moment, look around, so I'm gonna take you with me. Water line here. So over there it's all nice and sunny, and over there is still getting hit with a storm. I say we wander over this way. Well, unfortunately the clouds are moving this way, and it looks like we're going to get hit with another round of storms. So I'm going to go try and gather some stuff up, ready for the next wave. The weather says it's still just going to be cold and windy. No snow, no rain, but I'm less inclined to believe it, being as I just had to hunker down. So we got our big jug of water here. And we got a cooler. It's got some food, but mostly beer in it. So we'll have a breakfast at some point. Here's our fire pit. Haven't gathered any wood because I haven't had a chance, but I did fix it up a little bit and throw a few pieces of burnt wood that were scattered around into it. If the wind ever dies down, it's not supposed to tonight according to the weather, but if it does, I might start a little fire. We'll see. there's our road. It ends down that way shortly. We do have another campsite over here, but it's not a very popular one because, well, there's no wind coverage. It's out in the open, there's not many trees, which is why I did not pick it. I was hoping this being in this little valley here would give me a little windbreak, but it does not seem to be, unfortunately. On the bright side, there's plenty of sticks all over the ground. So it won't be hard to find firewood out here. Should be enough for one night, given I even get to start a fire tonight. I don't think this wind is going to let up, and so yeah, I don't foresee a fire tonight. Alright guys, well weather finally updated, and we're going to get some snow here in just a few minutes. Correction, we are getting snow now. I put a few more layers on, under and over, and brought more with me and got them in here. I've just been sitting listening to the radio. Next few days shouldn't be as bad. If the weather keeps changing and getting bad, I'm just going to be like, screw this, I'm out. Because it's nice down in town where I live. And I'd much rather be there if this is how the weather's going to be here. We're just sitting here, and snow's starting to come down hard now. I can hear it. And this top is letting some stuff in because the wind's blowing sideways. So I am getting a little bit of snow drift in here. And it's sleet, so yay. In theory, this tent is dry. Is it really? We're about to find out. This shit here, yeah, no. That's gonna let all sorts of shit in. After it stops snowing, or if the snow starts getting in here too much, I have a tarp in the car, and there's plenty of rocks around here, and I'm just going to throw the tarp down with some rocks, and then just throw the tarp over the tent, and pin those down, and just make a canopy. I would get my canopy over here, but the wind is blowing so much it would be very difficult to take down right now and move without damaging it. So I've just decided I'm going to wait out and see how this goes, and we're going to step 2 or a Colorado Kool-Aid and hunker down. So shout out to you, Steve Wallace. Do watch your videos from time to time, and right now we're doing like you say, hunker down. Alright guys, well, I successfully did that in a break. I got the tarp halfway wrapped around it. The tarp I grabbed wasn't the one I thought it was. The other blue one is bigger. This one works too. And so I wrapped it about 3/4 of the way around, and so that way it blocks up the top and pulls down the rain fly. And I got weighed down with rocks because in theory I have enough stakes. Where the rest of them are, I haven't figured that out yet. I had some with the tent, and I had some with the, oh, hold on. As I'm saying it, I remember what I did with my other stakes I found. There they are. Damn, I wish I had that about 10 minutes ago. Perfectly okay, because I just need this to make it through the night. And then tomorrow I'm going to move the canopy over this way and possibly do a little bit different setup with the canopy in the tent, and then put the tarps around the canopy as walls, and that will probably hold up a little better, but we'll see. The wind's supposed to die down early morning, so I might just get up before the sun and the wind's died down and deal with it, but we'll find out in the morning. For right now, I got this tarp on here. I'll show y'all real quick so you can kind of see that it's laid up over the back half and blocking all the wind, but we can still see out this way and see the car. So yeah, that's the situation here right now. I know what it's time for though. It's time to celebrate with a Colorado Kool-Aid. Set that over there. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm wearing homeless gloves. I got the fingers cut out so I can grab stuff, but they keep my hands fairly warm. And these were some good gloves for the longest time, but they, like all good things, they came to an end. So I cut the fingers out as they're wearing out, because as you can see they get holes in them. And yeah, they're still good gloves. They're great for this situation because I can still do stuff with my fingers, but I can keep my hands warm because temperature is dropping. I don't know what it is exactly right now, but it's supposed to get down to like 32 tonight, but we got that sleeping bag, so I'm not too worried about it. I got plenty of layers on. I should be fine. So onward with the Colorado Kool-Aid. And here comes the storm, so I'm just gonna ride it out. I'll catch up with y'all at the next clip. Alright guys, well, it's snowing out here, and figured I'd give y'all a look around real quick while it's snowing. Got some snow on the ground. Alright guys, well, looks like we're having a liquid supper tonight because there's no way I'm getting a fire started with all this wind. But I have broke out the sleeping bag here. New 0 degree, and I kind of climbed in it for a split second, and it was nice and warm, so I'm happy about that. It'll keep me nice and warm because temperature is probably about 33 degrees right now, 32 area, and it's supposed to stay like this for a while and then start warming back up tomorrow morning. But it's getting a little later, so I think it's about time to just finish off the Colorado Kool-Aids and call it a night. Yeah, I'll give you a peek of my sleeping bag setup here once I get this pillow blown up. Helps if you open it. Oh, yeah, go lungs. Yeah, this little pillow here is a climate pillow, and picked up at Walmart. Pretty good little pillow. It's nice and squishy, nice and soft, and works out pretty well. So we'll just stick that off in here. Show you all this. So, got the pillow tucked in there. It's got this little flap here for you to tuck up into and your head to stick out. And that's pretty much it. Probably do a little adjusting of the bed before I go to bed, but yeah, that's pretty much the setup for tonight. That's what it looks like outside. There's outside for you. And it's nice and warm in here on the comfy bed. So here's the plan. Since it's cold out, I might wrap up in the sleeping bag and stay nice and warm. And adjust my bed here. Go. And we'll have our last Colorado Kool-Aid of the night. And do our best not to get any beer on the new sleeping bag.
I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give.
Stop snowing! Alrighty, well, it's time to go to bed. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. We'll find out. But I'll see y'all in the morning. Alright. Lights out. Alright, we're gonna try this again for the 100th time this morning because the camera battery froze. So I couldn't get my get up scene or any of the other scenes, and I switched batteries, and yeah, camera's just been giving me hell all morning. So we made it to morning. It was a cold night out here. I stayed in that 0-degree sleeping bag, so it stayed pretty warm out. I got up, and the first thing I wanted to do is create a fire. There's not supposed to be any wind for the next like 3 hours area, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and get some breakfast cooked up here. But yeah, I gotta enjoy this fire real quick because it's just been too cold and windy, and gotta celebrate small stuff. I'm glad for this fire. Let me show you guys around. Man, I tell you, this fire is very welcome. Wish I could have had it last night, but sometimes things don't work out like that. Alrighty, on today's menu we have some Hillshire Farms Cajun sausage, and we got eggs. cave number 2. Yummy. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna just move camp around a little bit and get some stuff done while I still can, and I'll update you guys whenever I get done with that, and I'm gonna work on this coffee in the meantime. Alright, see y'all in a few. Got the canopy set up. And I found a dog toy. I think this has a dog treat in it. Or some sort of noisemaker? I'm not sure. It doesn't make noise. But yeah, pretty nice day out here. I got the canopy moved over the tent, and I got some wind blockade to keep the snow out in case it decides to snow again. And let me just show you that real quick. Alright, so not the best thing. I did a little patch up tape job to tighten it up, but being as the wind is coming from that direction, this should do good to blockade me from the cold and the wind snapping through. I got a little bit of a lip on this side just to cut the wind around the corner. But I think it's time we go do a little exploration, shall we? Alright, let's go for a hike, shall we? I say we climb to the top of that hill there, since there's no one out here because it's Wednesday and it's early morning. So I'm gonna go check out this campsite. Before we go and climb that, I'm gonna go see if the previous campers left anything. we can probably get on top of that somehow, some way. Woohoo. So I see a cabin over this way behind the camera. So let's go check that out. Alrighty, well, we made it over here to this little shelter. Let's check it out. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, nice and not very windy in here. Well, this is a cool little hangout. Got a window here. Been dug down a little bit. That's neat. Well, this ledge looks like it will have a pretty cool view. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm just gonna keep looking around and then head back to camp. Normally this time of year I would be up here mushroom hunting, but it's just too cold for any mushrooms to have possibly grown. So no mushroom hunting today. But we will do a little hiking and exploring later in the video. But for right now, I'm going to head back to camp and work on getting stuff situated for the rest of the day. Get stuff unpacked, things like that. Alright, see you in a bit. What is up, guys? So, just a reminder, whenever you're camping out here and you have your keys with you, always remember to put them in one designated spot and never put them somewhere else. I just spent half an hour of panic looking for my keys and finally found them in my camera case. Whew. I hate that feeling of panic, don't you? Can't find the keys. I'm like, man, I can't even get out of here now. I'm like, if something happens, I'm just screwed. If it starts raining and my keys are on the ground, well, they're going to get ruined and my car's not going to start. Whew. Alright, crisis averted. I think it's time to go get some more wood. Man, what a beautiful day out here. Yesterday sucked when I got here, but today is looking pretty nice. So, I'll show you the bathroom real quick. It's not much, it's not perfect, but it gets the job done. So here's my little bathroom. Dirt to cover it up with. Got a hole, got a little bench to sit on. And that's basically a bathroom. And you got the door right here. Simple, and it does the job. What's up, guys? So I haven't found a spot for the hammock yet that I like. I'm looking at one right now that I'm thinking of. I'm gonna go look at in a second. But I did find a place to hang up the flag.